We are under the lights this evening. Franklin Perez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. High in the air. Number 19 over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, JP.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it all hands inside the baseball and deliver a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
At the plate, Alex Kirilloff. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hawker, the runner at second with 1 away. Very high. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Arcia fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Grounded to third. He's right there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball. Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Stepping up now, Kristen Stewart, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Ball 1.
1-0.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, number 19. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on the at the plate. Brian O'Grady. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
O'Grady.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He'll try again. 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Gabriel.
In now, Gabriel Moreno, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2 balls and a strike now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So striding forward now, Trevor Larnach. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Too high, 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, Chauncey Williams. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 8.
Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Brett Baty.
Now the pitch.
Ball left out.
The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and he's settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned at the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Changeup too low. He walked him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Palco. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Alex Kirilloff, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1. Stepping in, Israel Pineda, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it in time. Ready for another chance. Gary Pyle. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. No
3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Jeremy De La Rosa looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 3. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Gabriel Moreno. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. And it's quickly 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. De La Rosa has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tyler Wade. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Daniel Palka now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
3-0 to him now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 37.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chopped to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Brett Beatty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hawker will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now back.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a high strike there, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Marsh. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Brandon Marsh.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it.
Gabriel.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Wade. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 now.
1 strike.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
There's ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. So striding in, Israel Pineda will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Pyle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Striding into the box, Jeremy De La Rosa. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Hawker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. To third, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hit. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready now for Baltimore. Alex Kirillow, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's finally over for a strike. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Marsh. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Ronny Garcia comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Brian O'Grady will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
28, Gabriel Moreno.
1
Standing in now, Gabriel Moreno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Trevor Larnach comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now this is bobbled in left. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Tyler Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fastball well outside. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Daniel Palka. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So this once slim lead is slim no longer. As bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Walton.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Next for the Tigers, Brett Beatty. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Scorched to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down by a touch. Standing in, Alex Kirilloff. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Alex Kirilloff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Into the box now, Brian O'Grady. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Gabriel Moreno is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Trevor Larnach, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. And another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Brian Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 2-0 now. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Nick Whitgren is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
The second baseman, Orlando.
Popped him up.
Arcia.
Moreno shading to his right. 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Gary Pyle, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Wade backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Into the box now, Jeremy De La Rosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball that's outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Michael Paez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 7, Michael Paez.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The batter, the left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Daniel Palka. From the stretch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball two.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Too high, and that cost him ball four. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Corey Bird will come on now and pinch run here.
First base, number 34, Corey Bird.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Corey Bird will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 34.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the probable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Probably a design take right there. If they need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Chopper to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, number 19. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in now, Chauncey Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?